Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ryan, and today I am going to be going over the very first of the NetSim CCNP ENCOR exam labs through Boson. So I'm basically going to be going through this. It's one of my first times going through it, so I want to go through it with you guys and give my thoughts and opinions on it and dig into it. It's kind of nice to see somebody do a live session of going through a lab, especially one that you don't know, because all these people are doing labs that they actually know. So I'm just going to be going through here, giving my thoughts and opinions and trying to hopefully give you guys something you can learn and also learn something myself along this journey. I'm gonna be going through all the labs here, so I'm preparing for the CCNA at the moment, so I really need to lock in and figure out all these labs. So first off here, we have this topology here, and it looks like we're just gonna be making a bunch of port channels using PAgP, which is the Cisco Ethernet channel proprietary solution. You probably won't use it in the real world. Most people use it. At least that's what I've come across in the real world. Is we always use LACP, which is active passive modes, but here we'll be using the desirable and auto modes, which are they're kind of strange. I don't necessarily enjoy it. It's I always use the switch port no negotiate command in most of my trunks that I run, especially the port channels, and we do that just for security reasons. But let's hop into the first task here. Task 1, plan Ethernet channel configurations. This task Ethernet channel configurations with negotiation. We're going to skip all that. Do be assigned. We'll go to the first one. What is Cisco's proprietary aggregation protocol for Ethernet? We already came over that one. What is the standards? That sounds like weird English. I'm probably wrong. What is the standards-based aggregation protocol for EtherChannel, and when should it be used? What is the standards-based? I hate the way that people work. By the way, the test is just like this. I've taken the test already. This test is just like this, and it's so stupid. LAC, see, I said that. It's the basic standard, so it's the IEEE one versus PAgP, basically. So whatever. List some of the factors to consider when determining which one to use. Basically, Cisco, we're not going to use yours at all. That's kind of what I would say. But if you do want to know, I honestly don't think there's ever a time when you should be using PAgP over LACP. Places ports, desirable obviously is kind of the same for the trunking protocols for trunking. It's you really don't use it, but Cisco creates it and they want you to learn it. Not sure I would ever use it over. Let's see what it says here. Up to 8. They support up to 8 links that can be configured to negotiate channels. Both protocols require that all ports in the group have equal configurations. It doesn't even really tell you either, so I don't understand it. Happens to the physical interfaces when you make a change to the port channel interface. They basically join the port channel. They go from the physical interfaces still, but you can plug in any different cables as you want. You can plug 3 or 4 or 5, 6 in, and they are now a part of the ether channel, which is, and for example, would be like port channel 1. They would be a part of that port channel at that moment. Happens to the physical interfaces, they just still there, no longer the physical interface, become part of the virtual interface, which will be passing traffic through the port channel. Can ports in different modes form an ether channel? And this is a very loaded question, because not really, but I think there are certain times. Let's go down here. Ports in different modes and form ether channel. I think it's auto, desirable do. I know passive and aggressive, or passive and active will as well. Oh, these are only talking about PAgP. It looks like here. If you do 2 autos, basically you will never form a port channel. If you do 2 desirables, you will. If you do a desirable and auto, you will. If you do active and passive, you will. If you do active, you will. But if you do a passive, you will not. So the only time you don't form it is kind of like saying you don't form a trunk and you do 2 autos, or you do 2 access ports. You're never going to form a trunk with those 2. What command would you use? What could you use to determine the number of links that are available to form an ether channel? Is that just saying show Ethernet channel summary? Or I hate questions like this. This drives me crazy. What command could you use to determine? Let's see what the answer is. Show CDP. Like, of course you can use that. I figured this was past. See, that's why I hate this test so much. Is there's so many, like, you'd think that would just be like the first thing you would do, and you're all the way past that, but we're not here. Let's review the initial configurations here. The task involves performing layer 2 Ethernet channel configurations, determine the number of links that could be configured as part of the port channel group. Where? Oh, we're doing we're talking about just DSW 1 and 2. So we're going to hop onto those. Over here, you got to click on your command line here, and you will pop right into these guys. So now we're going to hopefully type correctly, and we will see that we have 2 links to each switch right now. There, and then we hop over here. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I should probably explain that. I'm typing enable to get myself into enable mode, which basically the difference between get you from the exec mode over to the privileged exec mode, which exec mode is the greater than sign, and privileged exec mode is with the hashtag or pound sign. Then I'm doing the show CDP neighbors command because that's exactly what they just told us to do. And we can see here that we have 2 ports connected to each one. So we're basically going to be making a port channel here between the distribution switch 1 and distribution switch 2. We'll go back over here. So it looks like we have 2 links that we can do here, and we're going to display the line and protocol state of each interface on these. So now we're going to go back over here and we see the link, and the link is going to be habit 05. It is up and connected. That's good. I'm just going to assume that we are as well up and connected over here. Oh, there we go. Up and connected. We are good there. Okay. That an active trunk link exists between DSW1 and DSW2. So let's just see what these ports are here. Show and status. Yep. Like we have a trunk on this side. I will assume we have a trunk on this side as well. Yep. We have a trunk over here as well. Trunk encapsulation. Are both switches using? I'm assuming it is .1Q, which is it's .1Q. And now we will go and do the show interfaces trunk command here, and this is going to show us that we are split right here because we have 5 and 6 are the ports we are touching. Looks like, oh no, we're not. Sorry, I'm just 5 and 6 here are both in desirable mode, and we are using ISL for our trunking and encapsulation, not 2.1Q, which is kind of strange. Are they going to tell us to change that or not? Well, I guess we'll find. Verify the ports are all identically configured, which they. Oh, let's go back over to the other one. Oh wait, we're already here. We will go show interfaces trunk, and looks like they are. So we'll go back over to our document. And we're going to go in and configure our Ether channel here on DSW1, DSW2, configure these interfaces as the Ethernet channel negotiation protocol. So we'll go over here, and the first thing we will do is we will go do a range. We're going to do conf t. We're going to go into interface range FA05. We're going to do a dash, and we're going to 6 here, and we are going to do channel protocol PAgP. Oh, exit out, not supposed to do that. And we're going to come back over here, and we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to come here, we're going to do interface range A05 through 6, and we're going to do channel protocol. Bam. Now we come back here and it says configure the interfaces as members using the auto mode. What did I already tell you guys about the auto mode? Wait, it's auto right here, right? Mode auto. See, brain farts all around. Brain farts are creating port channel interface is created there, and then to do our channel group 1 mode auto. Port channels are created. Verify that the new port channel exists on. It does. We just saw it created, but we will still do a do show run int status, and the do is basically what you have to, when you're in configure terminal, you're going to have to always do a do in front to get to your normal commands that you'd run in privileged exec mode. So we do a do and then show run interface, a do interface status, and we see our PO1 is down there at the bottom, and we will go over here and do the exact same. PO1, boom, connected trunk. Good. Go back over here and we will configure the port channel 1 interface to unconditionally use 802.1Q trunk encapsulation. Basically means that we are counterfeiting ourselves everywhere here. So we're going to go here, PO1, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk encapsulation, .1Q, and I don't know if it took that actually. I might have to go back. See, so basically what happened there is I have to specify the encapsulation that I want before I can put the trunk in there. So we put the encapsulation to the .1Q, and then we do our switch port mode trunk, and I think I had to do it on both switches, correct? Yeah, I'm assuming so. Come over here, and we're going to go int PO1 switch port trunk encapsulation 802. Wait, no, it's .1Q. And then we are going to do switch port mode trunk. Now we're in our trunk. Go back here, and here we go. We go to the next one here. On DSW1 and 2, display the state of the port channel and its members. Are they bundled in the port channel? So here we will go, I'll just do N, and we will do a show ether channel summary. And we will see they are both in the I state. They are both in standalone, which means that they are not properly working, which when they're in standalone, it basically means not running properly because they are still as standalone ports, and we don't want standalone ports. We want a port channel. So what we're going to do is we are going to go back and we're going to configure DSW1 to be desirable mode, which is what we were talking about earlier before the video, before we get into the lab, basically. So we're going to go into interface range FA 05 through 6, and we're going to do the switch port. Wait, is that what we're talking about? No, back up. And we're going to do the channel group 1 mode desirable, and that will bring up our link. So look at that, boom. Interface port channel changed to up, line protocol changed to up. So we're going to do a do show ether channel summary, and look at that, both are in P, which P stands for bundled in port channel right here. On DSW1 and DSW2, verify that the line protocol, we just did that. DSW1 and DSW2 display the state of the port channel and its members. We already did that as well, and we pointed that out. So thank you guys for watching this video. Today, we went over the EtherChannel negotiation protocol, PAgP, and we made it wrong, and then we corrected it at the end during the lab. So hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I'm going to be going through all the labs here. So if you guys are studying for your CCNP, I'm on the ride with you right now. And I'm going to give you the live updates and the live visuals of what I'm doing to study for the CCNP and get Cisco certified in your professional certification. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.